Welcome to this Windows channel, and this is a quick video. I get that question regularly, and I got it a few times in the past week, even though I did answer it pretty much in my live show a few weeks ago. I think it's worth it to talk about laptop batteries and even tablets and whatever runs on batteries today, from a tablet to a laptop to your smartphone, and what to do. Unfortunately, the majority of people think that we have to run it down completely before we charge, and that is totally false. Totally false. Not only is not good, but your device and your battery will not last long if you do that all the time. And the reason everybody thinks that, it comes from the 90s. In the 90s, the first laptops that came out had nickel cadmium batteries. These are batteries that had the memory effect. So you had to run them down pretty much to the ground before you could charge them back to have them working correctly. But that's not the case today. Today's batteries are lithium ion, and these batteries are very different from batteries in the past. And actually, another reason why I did this video is it kind of reminded me to maybe it's a good idea to do it again, because I did it many months ago, and there was a report saying that the lithium ion batteries today are actually even better than the ones that were only 3 years ago or 5 years ago. And I do see that difference because I did see that the newest lithium ion batteries seem to really last much longer in the usage in years. So, how do you use your equipment today with batteries? First of all, if you run your computer plugged in all the time, removing the battery is absolutely useless. I see this as my clients. I see this. Some people tell me, you know what? You can't overcharge a lithium ion battery. It's impossible. Why? Because lithium ion batteries, overcharged, will explode. So that's why they have a little chip inside them, and it tells your computer when it needs power or not. So it stops and it doesn't overcharge. So they never get overcharged. If your computer's plugged in all the time, they are never going to be overcharged. Not to worry about that. Now, lithium ion batteries don't like two things, and that's what you got to remember. They don't like the fact that they are never used, and they don't like the fact that they are totally drained down before they recharge them. If you remember that these two things are harmful for your batteries, then you'll understand one thing. You'll understand that the battery needs to be used, but in an, you know, just a moderate way. So basically, you'll run it down 20 or 30%. You'll run it down 30, 40%, and you'll plug in. So in a day, you will of course run it down. But, if you run it down to 80% or 70%, it's okay. It's fine. There's no problem there. That's the thing with lithium ion batteries. Using them is great. That's how they keep the maximum usability. But it's usually only 20-30%, nothing more. 40-50% could go also. But don't run them down to the ground and don't keep them charged all the time. That's the worst for these lithium ion batteries. So typically, if you run your laptop always plugged in, remember every 2 or 3 weeks to just unplug it for an hour. It's going to run down maybe 20, 30, 40%. Plug it back. If you do that at least every 2-3 weeks, your battery is going to stay in shape for a long time. If you have to use your laptop or your tablet all the time and it runs down quite often, it could be a good idea to have a few batteries to kind of interchange and not let the battery run down to like 10% all the time, because that of course is something that can be a problem also. So lithium ion batteries, remember the two rules. Never been used is a problem. Used to the ground before you recharge is another problem. But if you're in the middle, you use it 20, 30, 40%, there's no problem. It's going to stay fit and it's going to work well. If you enjoy my videos, why not subscribe to my channel? You'll be informed when new videos are online. Give us thumbs up if you like the videos, and hopefully you'll follow us on the channel.